I was lucky enough to grab a couple of items. We have Jedi Survivor Cal Kestis in his Imperial Officer disguise. I did pick up this Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. I was able to pick up 2 of the Jedi Survivor 3-packs. There's one right here, and then I had the other elsewhere. Of course, the 2-pack of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker. Very nice, very fantastic. And then I was gifted this. This is Speed Champions. Not that important, but I thought it would be cool to mention that. And yeah, we have up here a really nice display of Order 66, Juanito Gancito requested this specific scene. I said, well, why not expand that over to the Order 66? These 2 are technically not supposed to be a part of it. These 2 are going to be in there as a stand-in. Who knows if we'll keep it? I don't know. You have little Sidious right there in the back. I mean, a couple of clone troopers. Over on here, the ATST unfortunately fell on me, so it died, and I was very sad. I had to clean up a couple of items here and there. Yeah, just it was very surprising because that is more new than this, but this has weaker legs. So I went in, I found like a screwdriver, I screwed in some of the legs, so it's supposedly more steady. I do like this diorama set, but it's very scary, so I don't know if I'll keep it. Down here we have the Siege of Mandalore, very fantastic. Decided to bring out some Maul figures. Now, of course, I know that there's blue Mandalorian troopers. I was just too lazy to bring them out. So there was that. I didn't want to waste this like little set because I really liked the setup originally I made for this. I pulled out the Asher McDroid from the 4-pack. This is the old Ahsoka. I just didn't feel like opening the new carded one. And then we have Darth Maul. Very beautiful. Couple of small weapons updates. Couple of rocket troopers, very nice. I am moving stuff around because of reasons, and so we have a bunch of older vehicles. One thing I did want to showcase, it is an older thing. It is Obi-Wan Starfighter with the Hyper Ring. Love this Hyper Ring. Wish they made more. We'll see if they do or not. Anyways, we do have a couple of other items. Ooh, this is an older figure. I'm not a fan of this figure at all, but I decided to bring it out because the cloth, I say cloth, this is like a thin plastic, supposed to be reminiscent of the original figure that came with this type of like clothing, whatnot. I hate it, but it's here because I don't know how to properly store it without it breaking. You can kind of see like a little warping right there in the back. And then we have Butao, because why not? And that's the update for tonight. I know that next month we are supposed to be getting a couple more figures from the Black Series, including I think a couple of figures from the Vintage Collection and a helmet and a bunch of other items. I'm poor, so I just couldn't grab anything. Here's a final look of stuff. Oh yeah, the Cantina. The Cantina's gone. I mean, I like the Cantina, guys. I really like the Cantina. I think it's cool. Unfortunately, I don't have the same amount of nostalgia, or I should say like nostalgia. Like I don't have a deep connection to the Cantina as I do with the Clone Wars. I say that not really having that many Clone Wars items, but now that I have been sorting through some older Clone Wars items, we have a Y-Wing, we have a couple more vehicles in these boxes over here. So we'll see if we bring out a couple of changes. Well, who knows? Maybe. Probably because of this, because this ATST is very dangerous. I'm very afraid of this ATST, but it does look very nice. I also forgot to showcase this. That's Darth Vader and Bespin Luke. Yeah, they're right there. They're like balancing on that little peg. They're gonna be right there, right next to these guys. So yeah, very nice, very fantastic. I also have this. It's a Godzilla.